the MCA. Do not kill me. With me. Stars and Astro Cards. And Mario Karts. And all the I forget the rest of the lyrics there. Hi! Hi, Anya. Hi. I'm gonna wait for some more people to show up, because, I do have a few things to say before the stream starts proper today. But yeah. How are you? How are you doing? Oh, I should probably take this time to, link the posts. Or Twitter could just be dead right now. Okay. That works too. Pretty good, just chilling. That's good. That is good. I'm trying to stay a little far away from my mic, because I realize that's probably why it's been clipping the last few times. Sorry, I was texting someone there. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop that midway, just that way, you know, no DMCA. Yeah. So hi, couple of things before we get started tonight proper. I am not streaming in my usual, format. I'm usually at my desk. I have a little, I have a desk where my monitors take up the space because they are very large and, do not allow me to use my desk properly. And even then, I am too short to really use my desk properly while still having feet on the floor. So I have like a miniature desk that I use for my mouse and keyboard typically. Um, However, last night, my tiny desk, my little stand-up desk there, uh, it broke. It literally like broke. Um, and now it's at a point where, uh, even if I pulled it up to my chest, well, not my chest, sorry. Well, I mean, it would be at about my chest, but the point is that it's stuck on its lowest setting now. I'm unable to adjust it. I can't even use it while I'm sitting at my couch, which is where I am streaming from right now. So if I sound different, it's because the mic is in a different location, and it might wobble around a little bit as a result. I hope that is not too distracting tonight. Um, but yeah. Um, uh, I hope that gets fixed soon. Well, we called about the warranty on it, so we will not have to deal with that for too long, hopefully. Yeah, yeah. Um, another thing, another thing, I found this out the day after my stream last week. I know that the people in the chat have seen this already, but for VOD watchers and people who are not as plugged into my community and what I do, the most insane thing happened. Um, the I wonder if I can get it on screen. Yeah, um, the the actual creator of the game watched my stream last week. This is real. This is real. Um, he was very kind. He did respond. I don't have an image of that on hand right now, but he said, "Thanks. Hope you enjoy the next one." And uh, my prayers be answered. I believe he is actually making another Tron game, if not just a straight up sequel to Tron Identity. Um, so that's fucking insane to me. I I am honored. I am flattered. I was literally joking at the end of the stream when I was like being like, Disney, I know you're watching. I didn't know Mike himself would be watching. Um, it was a mind-boggling experience. So, just wanted to say that, properly. Thank you. Uh, I very much love this game. And, contrary to last time, yes, I did not finish it. Um, I, as excited as I was and riding that high from the end of the stream where I got the worst ending possible, um, I did not end up continuing because I've had a very busy week. It has been a very, very busy week. So I did not end up touching it, which honestly made it perfect for tonight because I didn't have anything. Well, I had something planned. It was admittedly, like, I knew it was going to be too big for me to pull off today. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. I want to do Skyrim. I've been itching to go back into Skyrim. I've never streamed it before. But I would really, really like to download just a bunch of mods. Like, just a bunch of Steam mods. Make the game semi-unrecognizable. And just go for it. The worst way to play Skyrim, pretty much. But yeah. Maybe later this month. But tonight I will be finishing this game. We're gonna go a little faster this time. I'm not going to take as much precaution with, flipping through everything. I will read new dialogue. I can promise that. I may have a little bit of trouble. Actually, hold on, let me get my glasses. My little reading glasses for my astigmatism. Since I'm farther away from my screen tonight, yeah, happy Tuesday! Welcome back. I'm not sure how to phonetically say your name out loud, I'm sorry to say. But I remember you from last time and previous streams, so thank you for being here. So let's jump back into it. It's just a key smash. There's no wrong answer. Okay. Yumma. Okay, we're skipping this part. I'm sorry, all the wonderful people that worked on this. Okay, so I am. Oh, hey, wait. Oh, well, look at that. We already have new stuff that I missed. I think everything should. Yeah. So I still have all this insight from last time. Which is almost everything. I'm just missing one from the vault, one from the library, and two from the repository. Yeah, okay. But I forget where I was. Yes, I believe I was here. Core is, for the most part, a pragmatic ruling elite. They allow the population a degree of comfort and freedom in exchange for the protection and the rule of law. There is only one thing Core fears: information. Knowledge of the users, innovation of the new code and new praxis, and even programs themselves are locked upon with caution by the Core. In its search for full societal harmony, anything that poses a threat is placed in the repository, a secure place for storing secrets and ideas too dangerous to be out in the public. The smoke cloud billowing from the repository tonight implies security may not be quite as strong as it once was, and at the very least, someone on the outside might have an explosive interest in the contents. Or someone inside. Also, yeah, I'm not gonna foot around the fact that I have played this game before. So spoilers ahead. For both the bad and good ending. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. It's been such a busy week. I forgot to two things. One, the frog alerts are still silent. I did not have the time to figure that whole situation out. I am very sorry. It keeps passing my mind. I need to make it a priority to figure it out. So hopefully before next stream, I'll do it. Thank you. Thank you. But two, I was going to change my stream layout again, mostly just to have me, instead of, right here. I was gonna be in the corner, like the left-hand corner. I thought that would be, better, considering I'm covering some of the screen. I did not get around to it, though. I'm sorry. It's been a lot. It's been a lot this week. I'm thankful, though. I had a nice day yesterday. I got to see my friends for the first time in person in, a year. Like since last Halloween. So, that was nice. Me and Rylan, we kept our promise. I got to see them in person. So that's nice. Okay. So, yes. Let's do everything differently that I can. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. One more thing. I think you can tell from the fact that I have forgotten a few things here, and I'm kind of jumping all over the place. My brain is not doing exceptionally great compared to last stream. I'm having some trouble reading the dialogue, not because, dyslexia. I'm having trouble reading the screen because I'm far away from my monitor, because my desk is broken. My little stand-up desk. Oh, thank you! Sorry, I just saw the chat for, seeing my friends. Yeah, thank you. But my brain is not, 100%. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to stream Deadlock. I'll just have to see how I feel once we get through Tron Identity. But we're definitely gonna be, you know, the pace is gonna be a little faster, a little more sporadic this time. Just heads up, fair warning. But yes, so you step forward, taking in the data trees that flank your path. Suddenly, the screech of tires against the asphalt to your left, the rhythmic pulse of the light cycle at full speed. You turn, seeing a cold blue light racing towards you. So last time, we held our ground. So let's instead dive out of its way. Oh, hey! Hello there. 6th generation light cycle. It is a little different, isn't it? Oh, look at that. There's usually a little more, it's curved slightly differently. It's curved a little differently up here, too. I will say the writer is not as connected to it as they normally are. Like, the ones in Legacy, you're almost, like, melded in. Also, sorry, I'm still gonna be a Tron nerd. I'm still gonna be an exceptional Tron nerd this stream. That will not change. You step forward, taking in the data trees, the light cycle. You throw yourself back, feeling the front of the light cycle clip your coat. Laughter now, interspersed with the engine roar. Thank the users, someone found that entertaining. You throw yourself back, feeling wait, no, I keep reading the dialogue I've already done. I'm so sorry. It is a little hard for me to see my screen from where I'm at. Ideally, I wouldn't be doing this setup, but I have no choice right now. So apologies if I stutter a little bit more than last time. So yes. Two more cycles race past, pursuing the first. Their yellow light marks them on their core peacekeepers, enforcers. You doubt it'll end well for the laughing racer. You stand up, brush yourself off. If things ever go off the rails, you'd be good at the games. Good at dodging, anyway. You push forward, more gingerly now. The park has fallen silent again. Good. At the entrance of the repository stands a slab of a security program. His armor is scuffed and scratched, as is his face. A cruel smirk is attempting to break through the clenched jaw. Bit of a trouble on the road there, Chief? Wakes you up. He laughs. You dodge the light cycle. Long time since I saw someone hit the dirt with that much force. Good reflexes. The laughing stops and is replaced by a stern frown. Can I help you? Okay. I wanted to click feel free to start, but especially I want to be especially careful with Grish this time, all things considered. I'll just sure, fuck it. Why not? Feel free to start. Another sort of smile, another sort of snide laughter. I'm gonna need some credentials. You flash your badge, 4 squares arranged in a T. It designates as a member of the Disciples of Tron. My name's Query. Your boss called me in. Something happened here. Something big enough to bring in, outside help. The program is taken aback. He steps away from the door and motions you in. You could have sworn you saw the light in his eyes pulse with frustration. I always read the same dialogue, so I really understand. Oh, well, I'm glad. Thank you, Anya. This isn't gonna be an easy night. We're gonna be good friends, I can tell. No answer. The program slams the door behind you, reactivating its glowing lock. No escape. Definitely not gonna be an easy night. Honestly, I don't take that as, like, him being angry at that. I think we had enough of a banter there that he's, like, internally like, yeah, maybe. The lobby of the repository is beautiful. I don't think I have anything I need to click here. But yeah. So, we've seen this part. I think I said, where is everyone last time, so I'll say beautiful. Oh, this is another playthrough for the other route. Cool. Yeah, it is. We're doing the, well, essentially the opposite of what I did last time. 'Cause I got probably one of the worst routes you could get. I don't know about the absolute worst anymore. But, it was certainly bad. To say the least. It was still an amazing game. It was an amazing experience. And I would still, a week out, call this one of the best games I've ever played. But I definitely messed up. But yeah. Beautiful. It is. Are those energy falls? They are. Grish looks tired. It must have been a long night. He growls. It wasn't my call to bring you in. I had this handled. I was about to begin my investigation. It would be so funny if this one led to, like, an ending where I actually left, but, no. I imagine your boss felt otherwise. I think I said that last time, so I'll go investigating what? You've been told not— Oh no, I did pick that last time. I'm so sorry. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude to Grish, because I would like to, well, not kill him this time. Nothing at all. That sounds like him. You can tell Grish isn't used to dealing with the inquiries like yours. We've moved all the non-essential staff to a secure location. I've been ordered to send you up to Prince. He runs this tower, and he's taken the events of the night very personally. You think they'd stolen from his own personal collection? Maybe way he sees it. That's exactly what happened. There's been a robbery? That's right. Someone picked tonight to steal something precious from us. Prince will fill you in on the details. I don't know them all yet, either. I heard the explosion, activated the lockdown, and put things in order. Since then, I've been out here, securing the perimeter, and waiting for you to show up. Took you long enough. Must take you a long time getting places when you have to dive into the curb. Like that. Not graceful. Funny, though. Shit. What does lockdown entail? What does it sound like? Shit. I keep... Okay. Well... In opposition to last time, where I kept thinking I was picking the good stuff, and then I picked the bad stuff, I think I'm gonna have a recurring issue of accidentally picking the same options I did last time. Because aside from, like, the really big ones that I made mental notes on, little dialogue like this, no. That's right, nobody in or out. Thanks for making an exception. Prince gets what Prince wants. I do like their friendly banter, though. I feel like we got on a better foot this time. Is there a problem? Since the explosion, I've been missing things. So, like, okay. The explosion last time, it was a bomb that causes people to forget things. That's the best way I could put it, I suppose, without fully giving away what happened. And because of that, we get to do a little puzzle. Sorry to skip ahead that much, but, I'd really like to show what's about to happen. So like I said last time, these puzzles are extremely clever and, a little challenging. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. And the disc back. Slight pulse in his eyes. Signals the data refresh. Got it. You'll be able to travel to any location Prince allows. Thank you. Grish grunts. He's clearly frustrated to have shown this weakness to you. You move towards the elevator. But Grish puts out a heavy hand, blocking your path. I'm not gonna let you do this without me. There is a route where we don't go with him, but I think that's gonna lose me some points on being on his good side. So he's still gonna join us this time. Or rather, he goes, I don't join you, program. You join me. That could work. A smile. Okay. You push forward. He's surprised. Let's work together. You reach it out of hand, he takes it, he shakes it. Alright. The most sincere smile of the night plays across Grish's face. Prince's office is upstairs and he'll be waiting for you, for us. Any more to do down here? Unless you wanted to have a sit down and watch the energy falls, no. The elevator door opens. It's time to visit the man who called you here. Alright. So, let's get to Prince. You found a friend, Grish! I don't know if anyone picked it up last time, but I was trying to do a fucking, a Liquid Snake voice. Or at the very least, like a less English Liquid Snake. You hired one for me, Prince. I did, and you seem exceptionally happy to have the company. Very glad you could join us, Query. You come highly recommended. Let's see here. Reputation is everything. Program after my own heart. Welcome. Okay, good. I'm glad it's a little more obvious. He registers your confusion at the bright lights of the surface. A little showy, perhaps. I've been told it looks like a shrine, but much like the users, I enjoy a little theater. What happened here? That's a longer conversation, I fear. Prince does another smile. Tell me, Query, for whom do you fight? Okay, Okay, so... I fight for the programs, is what I said last time. If I fight for the users, it will probably lose me some points with, Grish, so I am going to say I fight for myself this time. Fight for myself. Prince smirks, far less charming than before. Your selfishness annoyed Prince. Ooh, ooh. Well, at least you're honest, I suppose. But be careful. A day may come when when you will be measured against the ethics of those above us. Or below. Or below? That's a new one. Prince steps back to the window. Well, wait. Their version of hell is just NCOM, so wait, do they think, like, NCOM isn't a company? Do they think it is, like hell? That'd actually be kind of funny. Flynn built this world for us, Query. You said this last time. Okay. Your order was created with a similar optimism. The disciples of Tron, independent speakers of truth in the face of tyranny. It's all very impressive, I'm sure. You too are part of Flynn's design. Do not forget it. You will return. I don't think he's coming back. Fortunately, my faith is not dependent on your opinion program, so we're not having a good time with Prince this time. I picked the good options for him last time. I'm picking the bad options here for him this time, which is very ironic, given he too will probably not be dead by the end of this. Grish tenses. The boss and I have different views on the subject. I fight for the programs of the repository. In the war... Oh, wait. Wait. No, that's a cap. Sorry. I couldn't tell if that was a comma or a period from this far away. I'm so sorry. In the war, they taught us to fight for the one next to us. Keep things simple. Prince frowns. Your loyalty to those around you is why I indulge your argumentative demeanor, Grish. But loyalty without faith is a fickle thing. My faith is strong. My interest in the users goes beyond faith. I imagine you've noticed my collection. Very impressive. Thank you. Does any piece in particular catch your eyes? The currency token. I didn't pick that one last time. Prince takes a small metallic disc from the shelf. This is a quarter. A unit of currency denoting 25% of a US dollar. It serves two primary purposes: the activation of gaming terminals and a rudimentary binary random number generator. What? The disk runs code? No. Oh, he's talking about flipping a coin. What a dork. And that's coming from me. It is flipped, with the resulting top face denoting a binary value. Users lack the observational skill to process every contributing input, so it works well enough. He flips the coin in the air, catching it. Call heads or tails? Tails. He looks at the coin. Oh, too bad. Prince puts the coin back on the shelf. Cute, fascinating, odd. Fascinating. Prince smiles. Indeed. Prince's face stiffens for the first time. He lets the stress of tonight. Prince looks so evil. Yeah, they don't play around with that. He is, like, the red in Tron is exclusively used for evil. folks. Grish is kind of a subversion of that, because the orange ones are usually the evil people who are in the subordinates to the red programs. But not here, because he's a little nice with it. Albeit, I didn't pick the options that made him nice with it last time, but maybe this time. Prince? Tonight, the unacceptable has occurred. Our repository has been broken into, and our work is in great danger. I'm sure Grish told you about the explosion. Our vault was attacked, and I don't know who did it, but I have my suspicions. I need to know who's responsible and what they stole from us. What was in the vault? I didn't ask that last time. I scurried around that question, which it did have a payoff. It did have a good payoff there, but you know. A good question. I don't know. We were at the pleasure of Core, and they move many items, in and out as they please. So I didn't realize this till late in the game last time. Core is like the fascist overlords of this game. It's like Clue in Tron Legacy, or the Master Control program in the original Tron. I thought they were a company, which I think they are. I just I did not pick up on that till very late. Down to the studs, down to the studs, he does work under Prince. Yeah. That is true. I suppose I didn't phrase that quite right last time. Sorry. I wish I had a better answer, but for now I'm as in the dark as you. The programs with the answers are throughout this tower. I'm hoping that an outsider like yourself may be able to find the truth in all this. I'd start with the crime scene itself, or the suspect we already caught. It was necessary to contain the threat. I think I messed that up last time too. It's gonna... If anybody compares and contrasts this, you're probably gonna find a lot of overlap, I'm realizing. A visiting dignitary, which this time I will not fuck up on that. I basically had everything going for me until the end of that. Let's start with the prisoner this time. No need to tell me, program. The DOT are independent of my authority. I hope that... Oh, I'm sorry, that's Prince. No need to tell me, program. The DOT are independent of my authority. I hope that you, my brain, goodness. I hope that you also remember your oath of non-interference. Come back here when you have anything to tell me, or any questions I can answer. Prince's smile broadens. You impressed, Prince. It's been good to talk with you, Query. I will make it known to my staff that you are supported in your investigation. I believe you can do good work here. I'm glad that I still impressed him. I thought I was going to get a more neutral response from last time, but I guess you just gotta flatter him a little bit. So yeah. Let's go and interrogate. So we gotta go to the library. So this is the place where I had a very big, rambly, just appreciation session with the lore of this game, because it's very good. It just unfolds very naturally, and it builds on the pre-established Tron lore in such a unique and interesting way, and I'm very happy that we're gonna get more of that. We're also about to meet, probably my favorite character in the game, who I'm so sad I let down last time. Ada, you brought a friend, Grish. A program stands next to you, glowing white like the room around her. You enjoy my garden? So I literally picked, like, the best choices from my understanding last time, so we're gonna repeat a little bit, and I'm probably not gonna read these off as much. But, just know, I love Ada. Her design looks great, her backstory and purpose, both thematically and also just observationally, is just fantastic. I don't think observationally was the right word, but I was observing these books, which I did not see. Given the complex beauty of the trees in the library, these books look charmingly anachronistic. The shelves hold Flynn's Gift. I thought that said Flynn Gur. I was just baffled. A compendium of digitized user text available at the point of the founder's arrival on the ARG server. The ARC server. Access is strictly limited to the core scholars, and even then, only to have pre-approved books and chapters. And as a result, the average program has almost no knowledge of user history beyond that preached by the core or the automata's competing beliefs. It is humbling and strange. It is a humbling and strange experience to be this close to this many answers to the deepest questions in your code. You tell yourself to remain focused at the job at hand. Very cool. Also, yes, so within the time frame, for those that weren't here last time, so this game takes place 4,000 years internally, past, the original Tron. Legacy. Sorry. Goodness, words. Every single year for programs is about, well, I mean, every year for us, for the programs, is about 200 years. And from my understanding, this is supposed to take place at least 10 years from Tron Legacy. So... Wait, is it 200 or 400? I think it's 400 years, actually. But that's because, you know, the flow of information is so fast that, like, when you go into the grid, you're basically in there for, like, a couple seconds before you get popped back out, if you're a human. Sorry, I can explain this more succinctly last time, when I was freaking out over the lore. My brain is a little slower tonight. Yes. It's beautiful. You've seen trees before, I imagine. Of course. Do you know what they are? I don't know what I should pick this time. I believe I picked this third answer last time, so... I'll do... Is that a trick question? No tricks. Trees are data, records of our history, not individuals, but an entire society. They are our memory, at a cultural level. They are that in real life, too. Smiles. But yes, let's continue. At multiple points in your investigation, you'll have the opportunity to dig deeper via information choices marked with a magnifying glass. Take your time. I'm realizing this is probably integral to, like, actually getting the good stuff in the game, but I read all of that last time. So let's, that sounds like an enormous task. Ada exhales, almost a chuckle. It is, but I have time and relativity. I have time and relatively few interruptions until tonight. I am grateful to do what I love. You believe her. I know my role. I was expecting shelves, books. It is an irony that they had to cut down their trees and transform into books. Our method is lossless. Um... How long does it take to learn to read this data? How long did it take? Oh, nope, that's why I chose last time. I'm sorry. But still. There we go. Okay. Now let's talk with the prisoner. So, in the 4,000 years since Tron legacy, there have been factions that have broken out. There are the automata who are trying to augment themselves to not resemble the users anymore. There's the disciples of Tron who are trying to uphold order on the grid, but also be non-interfering, which is, you know, kind of the opposite of how Tron rolls. And then just, you know, the ruling class worships the users like gods, and do everything, quote-unquote, in service of them, even though it's, you know, of their own self-interests and religious and societal commentary. It's very good. And I would go deeper again, but, I'm realizing we're almost at an hour! Oh my gosh! I didn't mean to, stall unintentionally. Action without action. Ah, a student of Flynn. Same truths transcend the speaker. That's such a good quote. So, Sierra. I like Sierra. Does his best to keep it cool for the majority of this, but, he does, let it slip a bit at the end, and that's what caused me to, not trust him anymore, and I think that locked me off from, some better stuff in the game. But further stuff in the game. I mean, obviously it would have been a better ending, but, you know. Greetings programs. How are you holding up? As well as it can be expected, I would prefer to be elsewhere, of course. I always forget, Sierra was very sarcastic. I occasionally forgot that last time because of how meditative he looks, you know. I should introduce myself. I am Sierra, ambassador to the automata. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Query of the DOT. I've been asked to investigate events tonight. I've been told you are a criminal, but I will form my own opinion. You have my word. You nod respectfully. Grish grimaces, unimpressed. Sierra smiles. You find yourself fascinated by the structure and patterning of his face, the way it contorts in flawed attempt to mimic a very user expression. You try not to stare, he notices. Am I your first automata, Query? Yes, I'm sorry for staring. It can be strange to be exposed to the new. The automata have been kept to ourselves for some time. It's reasonable that the rest of society would be surprised for our appearance. In truth, I am proud of the difference. We choose not to look like the users of myth, but walk our own path. I stared only because you look transcendent. Thank you. This is a pale approximation of my true form, however. Among your kind, I do what I can to approach the aesthetic of a user. I've been told it makes you more comfortable to be reminded of your myths. Let's get to the matter at hand. My crimes? You accepted Grish's help. You know what you did. Grish, how do you even know what, do you even know what you're accusing me of? Are you innocent, Sierra? I believe I did not ask that last time. I think I was trying... I was under the impression that, you know, Sierra might have caused something, or I could have, you know, gleamed something at least. I am. Not that your friend particularly cares. Grish fist tightens. A flash of light plays across his eyes. Tell the truth, liar! The prisoner stands slowly. He is a giant, almost twice your height. He looms over you. There's great strength there, but also patience, a gentleness to his posture, his movements. You charmed Sierra. I am not your enemy, Query, and I don't believe you're mine either. I will happily answer your questions if you return to me. I will help in every way I can, but I fear I am as ignorant as anyone else here. He points at Grish. But that one cannot join us again. His mind is locked on target. He will not find your real culprit for you. Sierra turns back to you. Your conversation's over for the time being. It may be time to visit the scene of the crime, the vault. So we'll return to him later. And we will, allow him to prove his innocence this time. So this is the vault where, at first we did think something was stored in here, but, as we come to learn, is definitely someone. A very confused someone that is right there. And I got the good ending, with them. By the way, canon they, them, the first they, them, and Tron we're about to meet here, made me very happy. This will be delicate. It will. You lead. Whatever they're guarding's gone. They didn't talk much after the explosion. I left them here to recover. He stands back, by the door as you approach. Hey, what's your name? It's only now that you realize, looking at the guard, how young they are. Their hair and uniform pretty messed up, but this guard isn't more than a kid. A kid left to guard something worth destroying this vault over. I'm Query, DOT, I'm here to help. I wasn't sure if I wanted to pick that one, or are you confused, but, I'm gonna stick pretty close to my script last time. Not at all. Okay, good. Yeah, at this point, they don't even remember their name. But we're gonna scan their discs, that way, they can remember a little bit. So yeah, now they throw in this little curveball here. And now it's up to me to figure out the rest of it. So, we gotta get a 2. Oh, wait, actually undo that. Do that, and then this, and then that, and then... Oh, wait, nope. I locked myself up. I thought I had it. Shit. I think I have to keep them over there. So that way there's a big enough gap. How to go about it? There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Cass. My name is Cass. Cass began to trust you. Let's see here. Steady there. Thank you. Feels like the explosion just happened. Light and sound all around me. It was horrible. Do you remember anything else? Anything at all? Like what? Let's see here, what can I ask here? Your superiors within the Corps. I don't remember the details. Blurry figures, maybe? People meeting with me before I came here. I'm trying to be helpful, I swear. It all just keeps slipping through my fingers. Do you have any questions for me? 1. What's DOT? You know, I'm actually curious. What happens if I say, have you heard of Tron? The program that fought for the users? Cass seemed confused by their own question. Huh. A story I remember being told a long time ago. You smile? Yes, well, my order bases itself off his example, without the allegiance part. We believe in finding the truth, without fighting for any one side. Truth should exist outside of that. At least that's what I was taught, although I have lost sight of that in the past. Without the allegiance part, we believe in finding the truth without fighting for any side. Truth should exist outside of that. Although I have sight of that in the past. I think I'm gonna say at least that's what I was taught, because, you know, he's making decisions, and it's not a bad thing that he's making decisions. And plus, you know, there is just straight up evil people in Tron. It's very obvious. Cass nods solemnly. You walk back towards the door. Grish is waiting for you. Tough kid. Indeed. I've always admired Corps Honor Guard. Ruthlessly efficient, best on the grid. You note Grish's respect, not something you've seen much tonight. You hope it is well placed. We should move on. We should move on, sorry. He's right, it's time. It's time to hear Prince's views on all this. Okay, so we're probably not going to get much different from Prince, but we'll see. We'll see. Office is still as grand as you remember. Welcome back, program. It's good to be back. I didn't say that last time. A nod. I fear things have continued to slide in your absence. I found myself increasingly forgetful. Some of the lasting symptoms of the explosion, you think? I think last time I said, no, I don't think so, but yeah, that literally does seem to be the case. So, that seems to be the case. I've heard. I find it profoundly unsettling to be myself but also have parts missing. I'm a program that prides myself on my memory. My user given... Your selfishness annoyed, Prince. I forgot myself I forgot myself for a moment. You don't believe in users. Only your selfish whims, correct? Prince looks out the window. Tonight I am jealous of the programs down there who continue their, ebbs and flow, untouched by what happened in here. How many programs function entirely in the dark? How many remain ignorant, so peaceful? You know, I didn't say that last time, so how about we poke at him a little bit? Isn't this place built to keep them ignorant? Prince recoils. What do you mean? Oh. I don't know what this means. Spoke to Grish, spoke to the librarian. Aha! You got him! Yeah. I'm worried that if I spoke to Grish, I might lose some points on him. How about I spoke to the librarian? I spoke to the librarian. Then you know the objective is not to hide, but to frame information. Prince wobbles slightly, imperceptibly. Grish notices. Are you alright, Administrator? He straightens. Of course, I'm just a little off balance from tonight's events. I find it hard to focus on the detective's points and questions. I've forgotten so much from earlier. You can help, program. I can. Then do it, please. Help me put things back together a little. I do want to keep him in the game, because I did not get to interact with him as much as I believe I am able to, compared to last time. So yeah, it switches out now. These will, well, the marked ones will freeze in place and you're unable to mess with them. So it is a good idea to eliminate as many of them as you can. Let's see here. I'm just gonna, like, follow around where they are. I feel like that's a decent enough strategy. Oh wait, that's a 3. No wait, I'll save the 3. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Over here. Oh, that one's a 3 as well. You know what? Let's keep that there. Okay, let's start closing the gap between these, that way we can, get some of them traded out. There we go. Okay. Cool. Ah, that's better. So, what's your conclusion in this case? It's too early to say. Literally none of the other ones were correct answers, so... Yes, quite. I respect your discretion in the matter. How long does this usually take? So last time I said, as long as it takes, I did not realize that was aggressive. I'll say a couple of millicycles. I think that's like minutes for them. I think. Acceptable. Prince nods. Time is short, and it's important your work here is swift. I'm of course comfortable to answer any questions you have of me, or Grish here, before you, resume your investigation. Let's go through these, since I, already did that last time. And there we go. Okay. Prince's head tilts slightly to the side, and he raises two fingers to his ear. An incoming message. Yes? Where? I see. He looks back to you, a determined flash in his eyes. It would appear we have an issue. Where? Prince appears shaken. My exterior guards have told me a known criminal has just landed on the building. Her name is Proxy. Have you encountered her before? The name rings a bell. It should. I believe she is wanted for a number of crimes. Some of the worst imaginable. Grish tenses. She's a thief, pirate. No respect at all for the work done here. Prince goes to his shelves and begins to pack a few items into a small bag. This is no coincidence. She must surely be involved with a theft tonight. I am moving to a secure location. Grish, you're coming with me. As you wish. Query, for my security, I'm afraid I shouldn't tell you where I'm going. I will still be in the repository, but I will be unavailable for now. I know your order doesn't engage in ongoing events, that you are forbidden from interacting, but I need you to remember that oath in service of myself, our work, and core. I need you to go up there and meet this interloper. I need you to find out her involvement in the vault explosion, and prevent her from doing any more damage. When the time is right, I will return. Alright. Thank you. Prince chose to trust you. I trust that you'll make the right decision, if one must be made. She's on the landing pad, Query. I suppose some of your answers are up there with her. Or not. I actually forget if we can go other places while this is occurring. The library is vibrant as ever, but there's nothing to do here at the moment. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, because big thing is we can go back to the admin office and look through the little items there, one of which is actually relevant to what's going to happen here. So this is gonna be our really big, you know, something is going to go down here moment. So, this is Proxy. She's very fun. She is a criminal though, a thief. I don't want her to die, but I also don't know if I can progress the game without killing her. Because either she's going to break in and she's going to kidnap the CEO, or I think I have to kill her. And I don't know if there's any way around that. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Greetings, program! No, yeah, she's a lot of fun. Very sarcastic, like even more so than Sierra is. She was very fun to voice last time. Now that I understand her character a little more, I feel like I can do a better job. I said, "Greetings, program." A playful anger crosses her eyes. "Do you have a name?" I don't give my personal identifier to criminals while on a case. Well, I said you first last time. I don't want to be a stick in the mud, and I want her to trust me a little bit, so I'm gonna say Query. I'm Query. She laughs at you. "You're more of a riddle wrapped in an enigma." "No, it's... I know, you're DOT, right? Sworn to the truth outside of the wheels of power, etc., etc. I've never seen etc. actually written out like that. That's cool. Also, riddle wrapped in an enigma, isn't that... That's a quote from something, right? I think it is, at least. It sounds vaguely familiar. But it's still a charmingly fitting name. I'm Proxy. I'm sure you already been told a great deal about me. I'm just doing this one because it's fun. I'm a scoundrel, a ne'er-do-well, a good-for-nothing, well, nothing except for liberating the property of bigger scoundrels. She does a little sarcastic bow. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. I think we're going to be very good friends, Detective. She's toying with you, testing your boundaries. Before you ask me your questions and we get to negotiating what happens next, I have one pressing question, if I may. I ask the questions. She ignores you. It's less of a question than an observation, really. It unsettles me. My question is, why is this landing pad not secured? No guards? Nothing preventing my landing? Unloading? Sorry, I couldn't see that from here. It comes from a Winston Churchill speech, I think. Oh! Yeah! No, yeah, that sounds correct. Yeah, thank you, Anya. She's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. She's very cool. And I love her design. My code whispers trap to me. I should have been surrounded by 6 angry programs with discs in hand. The moment I set foot on such sacred ground. The word sacred was stressed. Ringed for every available drop of sarcasm. No offense, but you're not as scary as the welcome I expected. Something happened here? Are the programs occupied? You know, I could bluff it. I could say there was an explosion. I'm not answering your questions. I'm just gonna say there was an explosion, because I don't want to catch the, you know... seem as though, I think she knows. And I don't think I picked that last time. She nods, play acting, taking in the new information on board, pondering, considering the nuances of the new revelation. All in order to mock you for not realizing that, realizing she was already aware, no doubt. An explosion tore part of your vault, and when someone like me sees that happen to a facility legendary for its security, I think to myself, maybe there's an opportunity there. And then, when I arrive and see that the guards have scattered elsewhere, I become certain that there's an opportunity. She gestures at you. You're all they had to send up to me, no doubt tightening security around the Zealot Prince. How is Grish, by the way? Um... Because we did you-know each other last time, I'm gonna do this. He's been helping my investigation. Oh, really? Growling at the subjects for you, I bet. Suspects for you, I bet. We fought in the war together. I think we took wildly different lessons from our time together. The first sign of weakness, a little sadness crosses her face. It's gone in an instant, partitioned away under layers of bravado. I'm here because I see an opportunity to take something of my own, while you're busy chasing around for that other thief. Surely security is tighter now. And yet here we are, alone. She gestures at the rest of the landing pad. Security in theater, every lock can be picked, every object can be stolen, like currency or love. Security is a construct agreed upon. Ooh, that's good, that's good. The construct is crumbling, predictably. She's working very hard to appear confident. It's almost working. Confident, but out of boasts. Ask your question, then. I believe I asked these last time. Yes. Tell me about the war. Nothing to tell. A bad time. A time I'd rather forget. I think this one accidentally offset me from being on Proxy's level, although she's a little standoffish, obviously being a criminal, but I think I'm gonna go with a gift the users didn't grant us. No. Cursed to remember everything that happens to us, outside of errors and glitches. I mean, we have those too. We have errors and glitches too. I got them. Can you imagine what it must be to have the power to curate your memories like a user? We can't do that! They think we can do what they do. They can literally scan their own memories and like play them back and review them and all that shit. They can defrag them. They think we operate like them. That's fucking hilarious. We did not glean that last time. Yeah, for real. For real, for real. She shakes her head. Tell me what you're going to steal. Data. There are great secrets being kept in this building. One in particular has infinite value. I need it. She smiles, empowered by even the idea of it. I think I said what data last time, but at the same time, I think that's the closest answer to what actually is. What data? Data our leaders tell us doesn't exist. When Flynn created the grid, he left behind code which would empower a program in ways he cannot imagine. Give them abilities beyond anything any program has ever possessed. I will find that code tonight. It's here somewhere. I know when she says where, well, if I say where, she goes, I don't know. I'll just say fairy tales. Maybe. We'll see. Are you going to hurt programs tonight? Only those I need to. Those that get in my way. Matter of fact, to the point, no bravado. Matter of fact, to the point, no bravado. I didn't say this last time. They'd be doing their job. They'd be doing their jobs. We all have jobs. I'm occasionally forced to do mine. Behold your eyes, no budge. Let's move on. Good. I think I'm done talking. Her tone has shifted. The bravado of earlier has slipped away. She's finished playing. I'm going to walk past you now. I'm going to walk past you into the repository. Once there, I will do what I have to do to find what I came for. You need to get out of my way. She reaches her back for her back, draws her disc. It sparks and shivers with energy. You have no doubt she knows how to use it. I can't do that. Think about this query. Think about who you're defending. You do. She may be right. Prince and his staff hardly demonstrated perfection so far. And then it happens. She moves fast, closing the gap between you two. Holding her disc to your neck, you feel the sizzle of it brush against you. Sorry. You instinctively draw your own disc, just like you were taught. You hold it millimeters from her neck. A few particles of her hair turn to light and drift off the platform, sliced by your weapon. Oh, yeah, sorry. My body is probably, like, covering that. Sorry. But yeah, it's Prince. Uh-oh, flushed emoji. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You're fast, program. She jumps back, adopting a throwing stance. You mirror her. Stop. I don't want a fight. I promise you, unless you lower your disc, there will be one. And it will be brief. She stands ready. A stalemate. The moment matters. A choice either way. If I drop my disc, she goes in there and kidnaps Prince, so I have to do this. I'm sorry. I am really sorry. You flick your wrist, the disc flies at proxy. It's not a strong throw, but it doesn't need to be. It's perfectly aimed. Shit. That's the exact same line that was used for when Grish died. It hits her in her chest, cutting through her instantly. If I could switch my character over to a sad expression like I used to, I would. I really would, because I liked her. I was kind of hoping I didn't have to kill her. I probably don't have to. There's probably another way. But, you know, you gotta see what happens. And apparently, shockingly, when I found out last time, only like 37% of people let her in the building. And that's one of like the lowest chose paths in the game. So most people have killed her, and that blows my mind. Cause how could you not want to at least see what happens if you like let her in? She was a girl boss. She was, and she is in another timeline. She turns the light in front of you, then shatters, washed away by the wind and rain. Nobody else needs to get hurt tonight. You de-resed Proxy. All that remains of Proxy is your disc. You pick it up. You make a mental note to pass it to Prince when you see him again. Your ethical standards prevent you from skimming a program who can no longer consent. A pity. You imagine the disc would be fascinating. The rain continues to smash against the landing pad. You stand alone. You did that which no DOT must ever do. You made a decision. You see, that's interesting, because it does say that if you do the other option as well. Which is true, you are making a choice either way. But, you know, who's to say which one's wrong and which one was right? This one was probably wrong to a degree. But we gotta see what the other half was. It's becoming a dangerous habit tonight. It's so cold out here. Hey, we got a little achievement. Okay, so let's check out the admin office. So, was super duper convinced that, like, Prince was gonna walk in during the middle of this. And that led me to not look at everything, including this, which is exactly what Proxy was looking for, by the way. You look around. This is a good opportunity to look at Prince's collection of user artifacts. Tucked away on a shelf is a thick, heavy book. Its cover shows an abstract landscape rendered in bright light and polygons, not dissimilar to the views that you've seen on the outskirts of the grid. In black capitals it says ARC XO711 beneath instruction manual. This is the instruction manual for the computer that this grid is held on. It's not the original grid, and it's not the grid from Tron Legacy. It's a special one that was made exclusively by Flynn to keep the rest of the remaining ISOs, which are isometric programs that, isometrically, I think it's longer than that. I'm sorry. My brain's not working fully tonight. But they're programs that just appeared. They weren't created by anything. I would say algorithmically created? But I don't think that's correct. But he's reading a book about how the universe works. He's literally reading the user's manual of the universe, pretty much. You flick through. This is a description of a machine, but specifically a machine for housing programs. You blink. This is a book about the machine which the grid resides. Some kind of guide for users. This is profound. Oh, so it's like an Elder Scroll. Yeah, a little bit, but he's not gonna get a fuss or a daw. He's just gonna get an existential crisis. So we're gonna keep going this time. We're actually gonna read however long it lets us read. You skim back through the book to the instruction and begin to read. Jump aboard the ARC XQ711 and be swept away to a future like none you can imagine. It's a little more fucked up to realize that this isn't like a computer that was specially made to hold these programs. This was meant to be a commercial computer. This is a computer you would look up cat videos and file your taxes on, and these programs would be the things that would be, doing it. And it just so happens to just accidentally be the computer that Flynn stuck the remaining ISOs on. And he's realizing his whole world was a commercial product. Oh boy. Honestly, both are pretty harmful to the mind. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Congratulations on your new purchase. With the unique technology at the heart of Encom computers, you can feel confident that no matter what task, your hardware will be up to the challenge. So sit back, relax, and float above all the lesser hardware with the powerhouse you can take with you. It's a laptop, by the way. They're on a laptop. They're on a commercial laptop. And they were abandoned by Flynn like 20 years ago. It has been 4,000 years for them. I don't know if he's coming back. Wah wah. Sorry. Keep reading. You keep flicking through sections of specific software, spreadsheets, word processing, games. You remember hearing what programs speak of other computers, the many grid theory. Just like the many worlds interpretation. That's fun. That's fun. This book seems to back that up. It implies that many users have their own computers. The concept is terrifying. I'm watching this on a laptop. Imagine if this laptop has a whole society inside it. Maybe it does! Sorry. Don't know what that was. Too deep now. Continue reading. You find a section with strange words and symbols. They call it code, instructions, ancient runes with which one can actually build programs. This is Flynn's method. This is how we were This is how we created this place. How he created us. No. No, it said that it was manifested later, but Flynn seeded the world with this code. This is the recipe for life itself. Put it back. You replaced the book on the shelf, a little shaken by how close you just were to the truths you cannot fathom. A shiver, then your focus returns. Did I not look at anything last time? I'm actually curious. What's the paper clipping? Pull it out. It's an article of some kind. You read it. Renaissance Man by Ethan Romero. The first thing I learned about Edward Dillinger was his taste in helicopters. Yes, I remember this last time. Edward Dillinger was the secondary villain in the original Tron, as I said last time. I think I'd break down crying if I got flashbanged by so much world-shifting realizing. Oh yeah, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. It's like finding, like, the Necronomicon, but, like, not racist version. So the version from World Walkers. But yeah. Little spoiler there for World Walkers. Ooh, ooh. My subject would explain to me, that the red glow, that he found the red glow soothing after a long day of staring at computer screens, but to me it was pure showmanship. I did actually find out, a few weeks ago, I didn't say this last time, but apparently, some areas in the United States have been switching to red light bulbs on, like, street lamps, because it is apparently better for the migratory practices of various animals, especially bats. It said that what do you call them? The LED lights that many street lamps have been adopting, are actually kind of harmful. And also it causes way more light pollution, compared to red lights, which are, well, you know, softer on the eyes, and, you know, don't cause as much light pollution, which it would be nice if we did that, but also it would make driving anywhere at night much more creepy, which, if anything, that might just that just might disincentivize us using cars and traffic, which I think is a good thing. I think that's a very good thing, actually. So maybe we should all switch to that. Let's keep reading. I think I skipped over this last time. You skip forward a few paragraphs. Dillinger laughs. His English, I'm so sorry, I can't read that. One sec. Lilt? What does lilt mean? Yet another word I've never heard of. But interesting nonetheless. Dillinger laughs. His English lilt giving an impression of a man out of time. A man from a more sophisticated past, perhaps? Trains are awesome. Yeah! Love trains. Fucking actually build that, United States train system that you funded, like, 2 years ago, Joe. Come on. Come on. That's all I'll say on that. Of course, this is an illusion. My subject is a man of the future, a great innovator, famous for his pioneering work in artificial intelligence. He waves any calibration away, of course. For him, his product work is the field of arcade video games. He aspires to be an artist in the field and envisions a day where these electronic fancies are as calibrated as poetry, music, and film. So, imagine... Okay. I want you to imagine this. This is basically what Encom as a company is. Imagine if Atari was Apple. Like, they started in the garage. They made this massive company off of, like, making foundational, like, software and hardware. One of their co-founders was shoved out of the company. But then he breaks into the company, gets the documents that prove that, you know, the video games he got were... The video games that he developed there were indeed his, and Encom is also, you know, should be rightfully owned by him, because he was kicked out. It happens, and then, Kevin Flynn, who I guess in this case would be, like... I don't think he's comparable to Steve Jobs in this analogy, but, like, you know, he's the face. He's the one that goes on tour saying, hey, I'm going to make the grid. I am just going to make a thing. I'm just going to make a way for us to digitally go into computers and live there. And it's gonna blow your fucking mind. And he says this for like 5 years, and then he just vanishes. Just completely off the grid. But actually he's on the grid. He's stuck on the grid for 4,000 years or so. Lilt, according to Wiktionary, the Free Dictionary, means nothing, means to do something rhythmically in animated form or to dance. Oh wow, so Flynn is at least kind of morally dubious. That's cool. Well, no, sorry, I probably said that wrong. So, okay. Encom did make the original grid. I don't think they did it intentionally, but, it was something that existed on their main server. They also, well, they did make a laser that can digitize things. I guess they just didn't expect it to digitize human beings. But Flynn was completely convinced that this would solve basically the entire world's issues. He figured this was going to change science, politics, religion. He thought it was going to be a game changer for, like, health and welfare, and, you know, just a very driven, technology-based future where people could openly share information and time between the grid and our world. Because think about it, in the grid, you still age at the rate of a human being. So, in the grid, you can live for fucking thousands of years. And you'll still only look like you're, like, 30 to 40. Of course, unless you're Kevin Flynn and you were there for, like, 30 years. In that case, you know, he's in his 60s. But he especially wanted the ISOs, which are these programs, to help out in the real world, because unlike normal programs where they can, like, scan their memories and stuff, the ISOs, they have this, like, digital DNA that they can literally change, and you can, like, physically mess with their code using the disk. It's a really cool sequence, but it's shown that, like, a character in Tron Legacy who loses an arm, she regrows it after they mess with her digital DNA a little bit. It feels like a lot of the grid is a lot about how hypnotic and overwhelming new technology can be, lol. I would say that is an extent of the themings of Tron. Tron is very, I would say Tron is pro-technology, but it's technology in the right hands. Because Encom is very much meant to be technology abused by the system, and people who, you know, would seek to use it for less than good means. Like Kevin Flynn, who, in his hubris for trying to do something extremely good for people, he ended up creating something that was very bad, which was his iteration of the grid. I said this last time, but Tron has these wonderful, just socio-political themes, just baked into its core. It's wonderful, and I love it, and it's something I feel goes extremely unappreciated about the franchise, because people, like, I get why people like it, obviously. I love these aspects too. The amazing aesthetics, the incredible soundtracks by Wendy Carlos and Daft Punk, respectively, and the amazing characters. But they also, have these amazing themes and written potential that is, I think, often overlooked, mostly in my experience talking to people with Tron. I feel like I have to broach them on, like, everything that this series is about. And I've had times where I've done that and been met with what is essentially, nuh-uh! Or that I'm looking too deep into it. But I'm not! Like, these are, like, very hard-coded, intentional things. In its code! But, yes. Go back to the last stream. I know I've said that a few times, but yeah, I go off on that hard. But yeah. Okay, so back to reading. Sorry. Of course, this is an illusion. My subject is a man of the future, a great innovator, famous for his pioneering work in artificial intelligence. He waves any celebration away, of course. For him, his proudest work is to be in the field of arcade video games. He aspires to be an artist in the field, and envisions a day where these electronic fancies are celebrated as poetry, music, and film. I realized I already read that, but I was like halfway in when I realized that, so I figured I might as well finish it. But yeah, to tie this whole thing back together, just imagine if, like, Atari became Apple, and then in Tron Legacy they are literally supposed to be like modern Apple, very sleek, very, corporate, aesthetically evil. But yeah. I chuckle at this, but he seems ardent. You've never heard of this man. Read a little more. You skip a few more paragraphs ahead. Dillinger has recently crafted his most important invention of all time, a sun. I ask him if Eddie Jr. shares his inventive streak. He assures me that Eddie is already showing aptitude for mathematics and computing. He's a born leader, too, with a ruthless command of the sandbox. He's running rings around his kindergarten teachers. Dillinger tells me the boy doesn't suffer fools gladly. Like father, like son. Doesn't suffer fools gladly. That probably makes more sense when someone with a British accent is saying it rather than me, an American. There's only so much, sycophancy? I have seen that word. I guess I've never said it out loud. Sycophancy that you can stomach at the time, especially for a user that you've never heard of. That's a funny quote, considering they worship, like, some people here, especially Prince and, to an extent, Query, worship them like gods, so... Look at the blinking device. I think this is a Game Boy? From the way it was described. You carefully press one, and a simple image on the screen blinks to the right. Another button. The image blinks to the left. Curious. I didn't keep playing it, but I want to keep playing it now. You You press another button, and the image blinks on the screen. You realize these buttons indicate movement. You press another button to the right. A smaller image blinks out of the first. This is some kind of representation, a simulation. Is the first image a program, and the other a disc being thrown? Oh no, oh god. Well, he didn't simulate that earlier. Why would Prince have such a thing? Why would anyone bother to make it? Doesn't know what a video game is. Doesn't get what video games are. The other two, I think I examined fully last time. This is just a statue of Tron because there is merchandise of Tron, in universe, because, well, Tron is one of the video games that NCOM makes. That and Space Invaders. And a couple new ones that I saw briefly in, like, a promo image for Tron 3, but, less the said the better. Okay, good. Okay, we seem good. Oh, okay. It seems like the stream died for a second. I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. Twitch just kind of freaked out. So very sorry about that. I don't know exactly when it ended there, but I'll just reread what I have been reading on screen. Also acknowledge the comment. Why would anyone ever play a game with only words? Just read a book. That's very good, Anya. The disciples of Tron model themselves on his example, seeking truth and justice, standing up to power, new or old. Tron was programmed to fight for the users, but DOT only fight for the truth. You'd like to meet him one day, if he still functions. You place down the statue, back where you found it. I think I actually did read that last time. You poke at the strange clasps, presumably designed to hold it together. Ever the detective, you reach carefully into a pocket. Your hand brushes over some small cards. You pull them out. Duplicates. Each one printed in bright red. Lynn's Arcade. Huh? Huh? Yes. So... now we're done pilfering through the... Prince's stuff again. Let's... Oh, I didn't see that before. Oh, that... okay, yeah. That probably means there is an ending where there is no D-res. But let's go through this first. Greetings program. She looks around, checking that there's nobody with you. Definitely uncomfortable. What's wrong? Ada gestures to the door you entered through. She's coming here, isn't she? The thief? You weigh up whether or not you should tell the librarian what happened on the landing pad. Did she say what she was looking for? It doesn't matter anymore. She's gone. Ah. Ada understands the implication. She has seen all of this world's history. She knows the many choices that have been made with a disc to a program's throat. Can't watch, but I'm here. Hi, Vamp! Nice to see you. Hope you're doing okay. This is definitely a good stream to have, just as audio. Considering I'm just reading off of Tron Identity. But yes. Ada seems reassured. I hope I did not give you the impression earlier that I am naive. I have my, dealings with the outside world. I understand the nuances of my code's work. Its ethical complexity. Um... Um... I have nothing but respect for you. Ada smiles, genuine, intimate. Thank you. I need to confess something to you. I'm listening. I worry that I may have played a role in the theft, and now Proxy's attempt. You're working with someone on the outside? Yes, but not how you think. She breathes deeply, centering herself, eyes still closed. She continues. While I believe that information must be controlled and structured, I think that it must be spread. I think that it must then be spread. Our administrator, Prinz, he has been more cautious with this than I'd like to be. Sorry, my brain just flipped words around and added ones. Sorry. Take Sierra over there. The automata had to send him over here to bargain for access to our records. Why can we not simply share? Data pruning is important. Public access must be shaped and refined. But if the public never has access, then what purpose does that serve beyond a pretty garden inside a box? Another deep breath, a little shudder this time. I've been releasing small packets of the data. Highly curated, of course, but I've been releasing them. It was intended to inspire, but I'm worried it was too successful. Rumors of secrets still hidden here have been circulating, building interest. Tracey Tonight is now live streaming Tron Identity. Thanks, Stream Elements. Wow, a little late on there, bud. I know the stream had to restart, obviously, because something happened at Twitch there for a second, but I don't think that happened when I went live initially, so that's funny. Anyways, rumors of secrets still hidden here have been circulating, building interest. You think that's what brought Proxy here? In part. I think the data shared is probably... I think the data I shared probably put us on her map. There is nothing more precious, more important than the data we possess. The information in this room, in the repository as a whole, is all we need to guide our culture. I made our work here prominent in a way that it had not been before. I opened the door. You let that hang in the air for a moment. She has kind of transition goals. Perhaps it's because of the robes. It's probably because of the robes. She just fucking kills it. I love her. I love Ada so much. Genuinely a top Tron character. Probably a top character just in general for me. But I digress. You're not responsible for the explosion. A smile. Not directly, no. I should have seen it as a likely outcome, though. A gift for prediction. It's part of my work. She steps out of your way. You should talk to Sierra. He spoke highly of you after your first meeting. Good. That'll make this next interrogation easier. You walk onto the viewing platform. Sierra stands enormous, watching you approach. Wary. I bet you'd like this guy, Vamp. I bet you'd really like Sierra. Let's see here. I got a sarcastic response with the how have you been last time, so I'm gonna say greetings, program. Come now. We're too acquainted for such formalities, surely. Sierra smiles warmly. I found our last conversation engaging, refreshing to experience a little respect. He leans forward. How can I help you with your investigation? I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. You stand in front of Sierra. He sits. I am grateful that you came here. Ask your questions. And we asked all of this last time. It's kind of just the last one. That becomes important. The last choice, rather. How about... Do you have trees like this in the sprawl? This will definitely... Like, these questions that I'm about to broach, Sierra, are going to be a lot more friendly this time, since I know he definitely did not do it. Hopefully that will also change the outcome of him threatening that he has a bomb. We have trees, but not like this. For us, data grows wild and beautiful. We would never corrupt it through editing or controlling it in the way done here. Oh. That's interesting, actually. So I guess their versions must look like bushes, like just giant bushes, then. That's kind of neat. I have no complaints about my treatment by Ada. What's your opinion of Grish? I do not want to talk about that program. Where were you at the time of the explosion? I was in here with Ada. That's why my memory was unaffected. I was on tour. I wonder why this is only coming up now. Why nobody asked? You suspect you know why. So you couldn't have done it. You know, I think you might be right. Sarcasm. Do the automata want anything in particular from Core? To be left alone, mostly. Access to this data would be a beautiful addition, though. This data belongs to all programs, not a select few. A sincere answer. No more questions. Good. A thought occurs to you. Why didn't Ada already tell me that you had an alibi? Why didn't Grish ask you for an alibi? I'm gonna go with this one. I said it last time, but still. Sierra laughs. After all you've seen, all you've investigated, you presume that a puppet of Core's would actively go out of their way to be helpful? I forgot that's what he said. I thought he was nicer to Ada. Oopsie. I should have asked about Grish. Oh well. He laughs again. It doesn't feel good. Maybe I did it remotely. Okay, he's still threatening the bomb. I know he didn't do it, but still. Okay. You know, I didn't ask this last time. I might as well. Why didn't you tell me that Sierra was here during the explosion? She looks at her feet. It was inconclusive data. You pruned! You held back just enough to stay in control, as is your nature. Sierra is staring, staring sternly at you. I am done. I'll say meaning again? 'Cause I don't know. The other ones could be read as, like, hostile or something, and I really don't want to risk that right now. He steps forward, brushes his hand against the force field, making it sizzle. I'm innocent. Allow me to leave. Ada looks confused. But Grish commanded I. Sierra points at you. He is the assigned DOT to my case. If he chooses to, he can end my questioning at any time. And if there are no questions, then I will leave. You consider his request. And this time, we will give it to him. Switch off the force field data. Is that a good... Do it. You help Sierra escape. She does. Sierra stands, seemingly surprised by your decision. I'm free to go. Yes. I know my way to the sprawl, if you have anything else to ask. He nods. That's all the thanks you'll be getting. He steps past you. He slowly makes his way to the elevator. Man, he is tall. I know they said he's about double your size, but man... Yeah! That's what I'm saying! Was that wise? Truths cannot be contained. You have not been honest with me, Ada. I'm gonna say truths cannot be contained because that's more of a That's more of a thematic sound and answer. Truths cannot be contained. She looks after Sierra as he gets into the elevator. I suppose not. The force field begins to reactivate. You turn and walk away past the trees and waterfalls. You know, that answer does kind of go against... Proxy. Well, looks like I have to do a third playthrough now, so that way Proxy doesn't die again. Okay. Seems more peaceful now, less corrupted? Oh, because we changed Ada's mind. Yay! Yay! She still likes us! Hooray! New achievement! Let's go! Influencer! I wouldn't call myself an influencer now. But yes. Let's go back to the vault. Let's go back to the vault. Talk to Cass. How's the view? I consider the question. It's the best view I can remember. Was that a joke? They're warming to you. They reach out into the void. The rain feels peculiar to me. It shouldn't. It's rain. Most common thing on the grid, right? It comes and goes. So why is it so strange? They withdraw their arm, wipe it dry on their robes. Cold out there. It is. It's strange to me too, the sensation. They walk over to you. I apologize, ignore me. Everything feels strange right now. They're clearly still suffering from the damage they took in the explosion. How goes the investigation? There's a lot of power at play. Yes, Core, Prinz, now Proxy. You heard about Proxy? I did, from Prinz. He made Grish bring it up, he made Grish bring him here to meet me. Apparently. Yet, he had to see me for himself. He seemed scared. Prinz, I mean. Grish seemed quite excited by the idea of a fight. It's endlessly fascinating it's endlessly fascinating to you how fast information travels in confined spaces. Ironic to see the same, in a place defined by secrecy. Yippee yahoo! Sorry, I just saw that. She poses no risk to you. I dealt with the issue. Dealt? Say nothing. That seems frustrating. Fuck! Fuck! I should have seen this coming. I really should have seen this coming. Okay. Yeah, it was a bad choice. It was a bad choice. Next time. Next time. Iron Man 1 gif. Next time. Whatever I was guarding, it's safe to assume I failed in my task. I can't let that happen again. We don't know anything yet. I know I failed. This is not uncommon among victims of a crime. We need to find out who you are. Okay. Their hands are shaking. We don't have to do this. Yes, I think we probably do. I want to know the truth just as much as you do. More possibly. This disc holds an answer. It sure does. It sure does. Okay. Time for another puzzle. Let's go. Okay, we're shooting for 3 this time. Oh wait, are these, I forget which kind these are. I don't think these are new, right? Oh wait, what suit did I do last time? Oh. I must have done orange then. No? No? Oh. Hmm. Oh, it's probably talking about the shape. Wait, yeah. In that case... No, oh, nope. Wasn't a disc. The triangle? No. No? Square? Oh wow, they have it square. No, what? Well, that's literally every option then. It doesn't have to be the same shape and color then? Aw, come on, buddy. Failure is okay. Also, you didn't fail anything. It's true! It's very true. Okay, so... No, that's not the case then. Wow. That's fucking confusing. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got this one already, but... Same value, I think number. Oh. I thought I did that, but... Let's see. There's a couple 8s over here. Oh, wait! Oh, wait. Did that... No, no. Okay, that's not what it meant. Sorry, I thought I had it. I did not. How about... what's a number that, like, is repeating here? Maybe I get the numbers that could be repeating closer together, and then we figure this out. Let's save the 4. I'm realizing there are only 2 4. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna do the disc color thing anymore. I'm sorry to say. Oh wait, 3s. Did I get rid of the 3 there? No, I did not. Maybe there's a chance here, who knows? Oh, I think I might have locked myself here. I think you clear number, like you clear 1 and 1 and 1. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But, I have run out of those possibilities, unfortunately. And now I gotta undo. Yeah, I gotta go further back. I'm just gonna turn down the music. Not gonna affect the stream or anything, but I definitely feel like I'm getting a little overstimulated by the music, which is no fault of the game itself. It's just my brain being a little blech today. I feel like the important thing right now is getting rid of some of these suits that are still sticking out. Shit. Was this the one I had most trouble last time on? I feel like it is. Though I think I also went for the goal, like, much earlier. Which, I don't know if that's appearing because I haven't unlocked it, or if that's just a thing that appears in the game regardless now. No. That's spacing it out too evenly. Okay. Now... get rid of that. Six... 1... It's right there, too. Is there any way out of this? No, I gotta go back. Shit, I'm sorry. Gal Pal Shao, hi! Welcome! Oh, 1 second. 1 second, folks. I'm getting a text. I'll keep puzzle solving while I wait for text to finish typing. Wait, no. We gotta get the orange suits closer to each other. So that way they can take each other out. How far back do I have to go to actually get one of them to move? Okay, I can do that. Oh, 1 second. Sorry. Finally got text. While I'm texting, let me know how are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? How you feel about the new route that we've been taking so far? Okay, there we go. doing alright, though I have no idea what's going on. Yes, sorry, we're in the middle of a puzzle game inside of a detective game. So I understand if, seeing this for the first time would be a little confusing. I think I got it, so... be all good. Yep. There we go. Okay. So yes, we're kind of in the halfway point to, we're halfway through the good ending. Well, mostly good ending. I did a stream of this last week where we did, on accident, one of the bad endings. The route certainly feels nice, but then I wasn't there to watch you take the bad route. Ah, that's fair. Well, that VOD, it, is in there, ready, for when you want to watch it later. Obviously not now, so we're streaming. Let's continue. Everything okay? They look at you. No. I don't know what was stolen or who stole it or... It's okay. No, it's not. I want to be helpful, I really do. I want to be the one who cracks the case and finds out what happened here with you. I know there's something there, I'm missing it. I don't remember anything or anyone. I was alone in the vault. An explosion, oblivion. You were in the vault? Yes, of course. That's where you found me. You were here for the explosion. You know that already. You were alone. Realization dawns on Cass's face. I was alone. New information, not much, but something to build on. I haven't been able to stop by one of your streams since you played a little bit of Voices of the Void, plus I've updated my username since then. Oh! Well, that's cool. Oh. Totally understandable. Someone had been here hiding with you. I have to ask, did you set the explosive? I have to ask, did you set the explosives? Cass searches what memory they have rebuilt. It's possible, but I can't remember seeing an explosive. I feel like I'd remember placing them. Pressing a button or something? You believe them. In their current state, it would be hard to tell a convincing lie. It doesn't add up, yet. You help Cass back to their feet. I'm proud of you. I'll be proud once I've remembered more. At the moment, not so much. For now, they're right. But something, to ask the others about, now at least. Do you have any suspects at all? I had one, but he has an alibi. No need to tell Cass about his question. Or the decisions you made. Is Prince still in hiding? You nod. No need to share more for now. You think back to that empty office, the detritus of a program. You hope to see him there again. With Proxy derezzed, that seems like a safe bet. Cass nods, looks back to the window. I think I'd like to be alone for a little while, if that's okay. I have to try and remember something more. Anything, really. You respect their request, and leave the vault, leave as the vault continues to cool. So yeah, that's about the same as we were before. I'm not sure if anything would be different in the admin office now that Proxy has been derezzed. Yeah, no. And that feels especially, you know, good to leave off on, considering that, well, We already looked through everything this time. Wasn't sure if there might be something different here. Nope. Could we talk to Ada one more time, now that she likes us again? The library is as vibrant as ever, but there's nothing here to do at the moment. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, we can talk to Grish. Hopefully this time we don't go off on the wrong foot. The lobby is as you left it. A lot has shifted since you were here before. You feel almost nostalgic. Across the room stands Grish. I've been looking for you. You found me, okay. Aren't you busy with Prince? I know I said that last time, but... Let's go you found me. Let's be silly with it. You found me. A grimace. You've missed it. I've taken a break from babysitting the administrator. I wanted to see if you'd made any progress. You impressed me while we worked together. I'm hoping that'll continue. But first, I need you to clean my desk again. Still dropping memories. Prince needs me at the top of my game and I'm far from it. Of course, whatever helps. Good. That's okay. You weren't expecting a thank you. Grish removes his disc, rolls it around in his hands, tilting it to catch the reflection of the energy falls. Me and my disc, we've been through a lot. The adjunct war, cycles of work, keeping the place this place ticking over. I'm not someone who looks for help. I'm not someone who asks other programs for anything. I function independently, but tonight, I've learned something about trust. I don't know what's coming, and that's why I'm asking you to clear this up. I'm glad we met. Thank you. Hands you the disc. Your hand hovers over the surface, ignites it. Clear 7 cards of the same suit consecutively. Did I do this one last time? I think I did. I think the only one that I did not do was the last one on Cass's. I'm pretty sure I met all of the discolor achievements. Oh wait, what's our target? 2. Okay, yeah, we got a 2. Have I messed up? I'm not sure. So none of these are... Oh, wait, no. That's movable, at least. Oh, no, wait. There we go, and then... no. Maybe... Maybe not. Or maybe there's a way to get this to move. We just haven't gone there yet. There we go, okay. And then that, and then... Oh, wait, no. And then this. And then this. And then this. And that. 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 And that. There we go. Okay. That clears some of the mist. He smiles briefly. It's quiet for now, no signs of Proxy. None of my men have, spotted her, and no Collins. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Oh, I don't want to be that cold. I really don't. We don't have to talk about it. I don't want to lie to him, but I also don't want to just outright say I killed her. We don't have to talk about it. We absolutely will, eventually. For now, I'll take any good news I can get. Prinz will be in touch when he feels comfortable doing so. Okay. If Proxy is out of the picture, that makes the boss safe. You maintain Grish's trust! Yes! We did it! Anyways, you're solving all my problems tonight. Did she say anything to you about her plans? Okay, let's just say this one. I said this sounded a little too on the nose and ridiculous last time, but let's actually see what happens. Just eating through these puzzles. Thank you. He laughs. Oh wait. She was looking for code that gives you superpowers. He laughs. That'd be useful. What can I help you with? Where's Prinz? Grish shakes his head no. I wouldn't tell you if I had a disc to my throat. He's safe. It's all you need to know. There are parts of this place that only I know about. How's our man holding up? Good. They're securing the securing floors throughout the building. I've told them to keep clear of your investigation, for now. My priority is securing the repository. If Proxy came, so will others. How are you doing? Alright. I'm looking forward to rejoining your investigation after this is done. I've been better. Prinz's office feels different without him. He smirks. It would, I imagine. Did you touch anything? No, nothing. Good. Those trinkets may seem trivial to your eye, but they're priceless. Most were owned by Flynn himself. If you go back, keep your hands to yourself. Sierra has an alibi. He scoffs. And what might that be? He was in the library with Ada. We'll see. When this is over, I'll ask him my own questions and consider his release. You don't tell him the choice you made, for now. Oh boy. I hope that doesn't drive a wedge between us. Cass was alone when the explosion happened. You're sure? They remember nobody in the room with them. Somebody could have been hiding, I don't know. They remember nobody in the room with them. Somebody outside then? Remote control? Maybe. No more questions. You need to get back to Prinz. I do. Good luck out there. He gestures towards the elevator. You take the hint and leave. Hopefully he can keep his side of things together. Well, before this would have been a point where, I talk to Proxy, who was keeping Prinz hostage. Let's just go up here just for good measure. The rain is deafening now, like the users themselves are mocking the hubris this place represents. The landing pad isn't as empty as when, What do you mean by what do you mean? What do you mean, game? Oh, okay. Oh, God. Wow, okay, so that's the exact same text it gave me when Prinz, was held kidnapped. So, yeah. Though also, I was not expecting to see Grish up here, considering we literally just talked to him. So, through the rain, you see silhouettes. It's Prinz with Grish beside him. He yells above the noise. He beckons you over. You de-res Proxy. So this is where your interloper made her move. That's right. Right where you're standing. Prinz looks around himself, a look of distaste on his face. Cold place to cease one's function. Grish laughs. She ended her process in the way she ran, small and pathetically outmatched. I liked her. I did. You underestimate her. Indeed. I'm just gonna say I liked her, because, I mean, that's true. I liked her. Prinz looks at you quizzically. Are you sure you're not mistaking professional interest for respect? You're fascinated by the criminal mind, perhaps? Grish snorts. From where I'm standing, you acted to protect your investigation and the repository as a whole. I owe you a great debt. You hand Prinz the disc you took from Proxy. From the moment you arrived, I knew that you would do what had to be done. I'm immensely pleased to be proven right. I'm not! Fucker. Grish nods. You've learned a lot from me tonight. I'm a little proud to see you do what was necessary. Prinz reaches out a hand to shake yours. Are our operations synchronized? Oh my god, no, I thought of a bad joke with that. Sorry. Fuck. Are we synchronized? I seek only the truth. They always were. They are. I seek only truth. That seems like the only kind of defiant one there. Prinz looks quizzically. That's all any of us are looking for tonight, I assure you. You demonstrated loyalty to Prinz. He shakes your hand. Grish watches, bemused. Where are we on the case program? Cass was alone when the explosion happened. That only makes things more confusing. Prinz laughs. You have a point there, but maybe it's also a gesture of some potential explanations. Some kind of remote trigger, maybe. You nod. Certainly possible. Grish has clearly been holding something back. To help Sierra escape. You shouldn't have freed Sierra without my permission, program. Prinz raises a hand. It's done, Grish. I think our friend has done enough to prove his loyalty. Grish grunts acknowledgement. Prinz looks up at the storm clouds above. Tonight isn't getting any more You read the word I was trying to say. We should return back inside. Grish nods, and they make their way back to the warmth of the repository. Prinz turns as he approaches the entrance. One more thing, Query? Go on, yes? I was just doing my job. Oh boy. Yes? Before we went to Grish's favorite little hiding space in the repository, I asked him to escort me to visit your witness, Cass. I know. Grish snorts. Prinz a little unamused to be it didn't seem like he was interrupted! He ended his statement with a period! Come on! You spoke a little. Pleasantries, really. I like to be welcoming to the Corps Honor Guard. I am, after all, their host. They were, of course, having the exact memory issues one would suspect from someone as close as they were to the explosion. So it was a brief conversation. It was, however, enough time for me to make a little deduction of my own. Go on. I take it upon myself to meet every Corps officer who visits my facility. I know every face. I don't know Cass's face. Grish winces. I should have asked questions. And smirks. Don't beat yourself, old boy. Your single-minded focus on your work is admirable. Few details are bound to be missed along the way. That's interesting, because if Prinz got kidnapped, Grish would have gone back and realized, the fact that Cass is not from here. Now we must go back inside before the rain gets any worse. You go back inside, leaving you to the landing pad. Scene of your own crime. You have a lead. That's something. I don't feel good that I killed Proxy. It's interesting seeing the divergence, though. Library? We talked to Ada? No. I hope we can. I would really like to talk to her more. Smiles. Let's talk with Cass. That's pretty obvious. A little shaken by recent events, says it's cold here, but at least it's drier. Cass is waiting and walks up to you as you enter. Are you okay, Query? A lot's happening. I still want to be nice to Cass. I don't want to do anything. I've heard programs whispering. I assume you'll tell me when you think you need to. I'm sure it'll be okay. You nod. Remember anything else? No, not really. The things we spoke about before, they just keep repeating. I don't think I can't think past this room. Cass looks at you quizzically. There's something you're not saying. You know something new? I'd like to hear it if you do. Cass has always been direct with you. You owe them the same. I heard you're a new face around here. They ponder it. I thought Prince seemed a little strange when meeting me. Stranger, I suppose. I don't have a frame of reference, but if you say so, I believe you. They glance down at their uniform. Want to help me? Want to help me get to the bottom of this? You hesitate. That explosion sure is making my job more difficult. You don't need to do that if you don't want to. I know, but I promise you, Query, I just want to know the answer as much as you do. Cass smiles sweetly and hands you the disc. When you take it, they put their hand on your shoulder. Thank you, friend. Maybe this will be the last time. We'll figure out that I'm a janitor and we can go home. Yeah, that's not what we're gonna figure out here, but you know. So yeah, this one introduces cards that swap around, like that. So yeah, okay. We're shooting for a 2, so let's follow suit. Oh wait. No. Yeah, it has to be that one. But then they switch, and then... Oh, no, wait. Actually, this might still be the path? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was just thinking if I could do it while they're switched there. I don't think I can. Yeah. That's fine. I was trying to get it closer to just 2, but this is fine. Cass falls to the ground in front of you. Oh no, oh no. You kneel in front of them. What do you see? I saw everything. Cass is confused, their eyes darting around. They stand back up, a little unsteady. Did you see? In the cloud, did you see what I saw? I saw something. It was hazy, uncertain. A silhouette. Was it me? Cass giggles timidly. No, not you. That'd be an exciting twist though, wouldn't it? No, that figure. That figure was the guard assigned to my cell. You're confused. Cass was a prisoner. I was a prisoner, Query. Somewhere cold and dark, not this place, somewhere else. I was locked in a box for as long as I've been alive. I've been locked in a box! Aw, dude, Cass is such a wet cat, I wanna hug them. Yeah, I know! God, I love Cass. Honestly, if I was there, I couldn't stop myself from pushing. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair for Prince. Yeah. Why are you in that uniform? It's not mine. I've been a prisoner so long. The guard in my memory, he gave me this uniform, took pity on me. It may have saved your life. They nod, yes. It is fascinating to me that of all my memories, the key was a good program who did me a kindness. Well, one kindness among many cruelties. He kept me locked up, probably helped me transfer here. Why were you transferred? I think it was on my way somewhere else. Or must have been moving me because of what happened at the prison. A look of terrified realization comes across Cass's face. I'm the explosive. This was me. I was moved here on my way to a more secure location because it's happened before. I'm the danger. Explosive? How do you survive that? Confusion. I don't know. None of this makes sense. Cass is overwhelmed, scared. It's all flooding back. I need time to process it, but I'm not sure the crime you were brought here to investigate happened. I think I might be in a lot of trouble. Inhale slowly. If you have questions, I can answer them, but then I think I need some space for a couple of millicycles. I freed Sierra. I can do the same for you. I heard a little of that. It was the right thing for you to do, given what you knew. I'm proud of you. Oh, thank you! Fuck. That hits different having fucked up last time. It also tells me that I can trust you. That matters tonight. It does. It does. How long were you locked up? Oh god. I forgot that questions could overlap the progress button. I'm sorry. What causes the explosion? I don't know. I'm guessing it's involuntary. Tell me about the guard. He was called Hori. Kinder than he needed to be. He smuggled me in a uniform. Told me it was very old, that nobody would miss it. It was cold in that cell. Thank the users for the small kindness. Indeed. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. That is gonna scare. That is gonna, like, lose me all progress I've made with Cass. No more questions. Rest. Okay, thank you, Query. Let yourself out. This doesn't add up yet. And I talk with Ada now? And I talk with Ada? No. Oh, wait. There's a coldness to the library as you approach. It feels strangely empty without Sierra at its center. Ada stands on the platform, he occupied, looking out over her garden. She seems lost in thought as you approach. Had quite the evening. Maybe he'll get a tree. Maybe so. Or at the least a shrub in the corner. You both smile, a little exhausted. It's been a long night. How are you? I'm alright. I've been shielded from much of tonight's events. It's a little lonely since Sierra left, but it was the right decision. Sierra did nothing wrong. You were right to do something. She does also say Sierra did nothing wrong if you fuck up. Albeit, we're not in this position. Yeah, Ada! Yeah! Cass is also a prisoner. You tell Ada everything you know. Why would the core do that? I'm sorry that it keeps saying the core instead of core, it just... my brain keeps phonetically adding that in, because it just makes more sense, but, you know. Why would core do that? Maybe they're dangerous? It can't be that simple, but, well, the explosions. Yes, of course, that might, go some way to explaining it, but then, why keep them alive? To keep Cass intact and imprisoned. There must be something else going on. Ada looks around the library. Earlier, I described this place as a garden, a curated space for information, and to an extent that's true. Or allows for my garden because they know this data has value, more so if they keep it locked away. But that is their motivation, not mine. Ada looks down at the empty platform left by Sierra. I don't think anything is achieved by locking away things, the powerful find intimidating. I think maybe you agree on that sentiment. She locks eyes with you. No, not sentiment, action. You freed Sierra. You did what needed to be done, regardless of the consequences. It was the right thing to do. She nods. It was. He was innocent. He was also good company. Hope to see him again. Either way, you made the right choice. You inspire Ada to help! Yay! Ada's gonna help us! Yeah! I want to follow your example. It feels like a night for making the difficult but right decisions. Except for Proxy. I want to help you with Cass. It feels like you're close to closure. I want to be there for them. My trees will be safe without me. Oh, she's actually gonna come with us! Yes! I know it's dangerous. I know it's dangerous with Cass. But, given this game, I'm sure there must be a path that allows Ada to be fine. So. Alright. Plus, this might actually help. This might actually help uncover some stuff that we don't know about. I'll go up to the vault, check on them. I imagine I'll see you there again soon. She brushes past you, moving to the exit. You stand alone in the library. The entirety of history before you. You could spend cycles here and barely scratch the surface. Another time. Ada is so smart. I love her. Yes, same. I love her so much. The vault feels a little warmer. You inspired Ada to help. Cass stands next to Ada, by the vault. They're discussing the city below as you approach. Hello, Query. It really is beautiful up here. Cass smiles. It's more beautiful down there, the grid, so many Oh, okay, good. I was worried that Ada wouldn't be commenting, if I picked one of the other options. I did not like how it was worded. I was worried that that was gonna, like, offset the mood. But, anyways. It's more beautiful down there, the grid, so many programs, fulfilling their functions, creating a life for themselves, making connections. Infinite outcomes. Cass points to the city below. I want to go down there, be among the programs, drink some energy, ride a light cycle, maybe take in the games. I don't think I've ever had that freedom. If I did, it was long ago. Or I got locked in a tower. Still no memory of why? None at all. I'm eager for answers, though. I'll do whatever it takes. Maybe the memory of why you're here, the cause of the explosion, is still hidden in your disk. Cass takes a deep breath. Could be, for sure. But this seems like a risky stone to turn. It might not be safe. I know the detective wants to help me, but do you want to be here for this, Ada? I don't want you to get hurt. Ada takes Cass's hand. I want to start helping. Oh no. Oh god. Chat! I need your help on this one. 'Cause I know it's dangerous. I know it is dangerous. What is about to happen. I don't want to send Ada away, because then that might ruin my trust with her. But if she stays here, I'm having a very distinct feeling she's going to die. Then you can't play with my heartstrings like this, game. You're so good at it. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I really don't want her to die, but I also don't want her to hate me, because I did just inspire her to help. Sometimes you have to take risks. I guess that's true. I guess that's true. Okay. Death would not be good. You're right. You are correct. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. It's a chance of death. It could be luring me into a false sense of security. This game does have a tendency to do that, and that's why I fucked up so many choices last time. And it does make a fair point, though. Okay, let's risk it. We'll risk it. We'll risk it. Even then, it'll be a different outcome. Oh boy. Wait, what? What? Did I... Did I not press OK? I swear to God, I saw the cursor go over OK. The death of all things, misinput. Didn't I literally misinput this? Like, in this section last time? What is wrong with my brain? Well, I know what's wrong with my brain, but also that's a derogatory way to say that. But... oh... Your head spoke. I guess it did. I guess it really, really did. She doesn't even look at you, just smiles at Cass again reassuringly. Do it, Query. You take the disc from Cass and begins. Oh, she's staying either way! Fuck! Okay! It! Oh no! It was rigged from the start! Oh... All out New Vegas! Damn it! Oh, she's dead! Our kindness is killing her! Fuck! No! Why do you do this to me? Oh no! She is a girl boss, she stands her ground and I'm proud of her. But... fuck... This isn't gonna end well. This really is not gonna end well. Okay. I do remember this being the hardest one that I did last time. Okay. Ah, this game plays at my heartstrings like nothing. Like nothing else. It's insane. I wish I pressed OK. I wish my brain didn't take over there for a second. Because at least she would have respected me before she died. Or maybe that was like a choice, and depending on the choice she lives or dies. And I just sealed her fate. I hope not. I really, really hope not. I hate it. I really hate it. Lovingly, affectionately, of course. Oh, hey, I haven't even been focusing. Where's the... Okay, cool. We still have a 4. That's good. It's literally all we need. I think I need to use that. Oh, wait. I see. Do that so that way I can get closer. No? Okay. Yeah, I think I just need to let that happen. And then this can cancel out that, and there we go. Okay. You both stagger a little at what you... Wait, both? Wait. Oh, did Ada actually leave? Oh, okay. You give the disc back... Yeah. Oh no. You give the disc back to Cass. Feel the tension flow through you. Ada is confused. What happened? I saw it. I always see it. Oh, users. You know what you both saw. Everything falling apart. The grid itself disintegrating, de-rezzing into a million fractured pieces. A terrible future. What was that? Cass stumbles back from you. They're holding their head in their hands, tears in their eyes, their voice quivering. The end of everything. Collapse. Was this a different grid? This one. Explosion, a reaction, a realization. The grid is ending. It can't be stopped. Each time I realize that, you can't possibly know what's coming. Who told you this? Nobody. They locked me up because I'm the only one who sees it. How? I see the end of things in the data. Complex cause and effect. Every raindrop, every blinking light of the city. Truth encoded. What truth? You see it too. The end of the world. Cass begins to shake, continuing, holding their head in their hands. The realization is tearing them apart. No time. Ask me your questions, last chance. I can wipe your memory if you want. Small smile. That's okay. Explosion will do that anyway. There has to be a way for us to help you. There isn't, but thank you. How long do we have? I don't know. Maybe 300 cycles, but not enough time to fix it. Can't possibly know that. Cass looks defeated. Now I know. How am I not exploding? Cass laughs. Ada spots something you didn't. Because we're not smart enough. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. You didn't see for yourself, secondhand. You trust, but you can't see. You think you can save us. Your hope blocks your destruction. We have to tell everyone. Cass smiles through the pain. I'm telling you. That must be managed. This is dangerous information. Cass winces. Everyone has a right to know. Why would the grid have a limited duration? Temporary home. Lynn's back up. Ada nods. We were never meant to be here this long. He never came back. Okay, so now that I've read the whole book that's upstairs, and the fact that Prince is still alive, maybe something will happen. Maybe we will go back upstairs, we'll get the book, we'll change the code, and everything will be fine. Surely Ada knows about the book, and if she doesn't, we can introduce her to it. How did it happen so fast this time? More input, you, the city, so much data, faster realization. Oh boy. I have nothing more to ask. Cass takes a deep breath. There's a flutter to their light. They're destabilizing. Walk out to the edge of the vault. Reset coming. Help me figure this out after. Stay back. Ada lunges towards Cass at a sprint. God damn it! Don't actually make me cry on stream. Don't actually make me cry on stream. You have to let me help you. I can help you manage this information. Curate. Oh! Oh, dude. Come on. The blast rings through the vault. Hot light knocks you from your feet. Time itself seems to stop for a moment. You taste iron and electricity as your face smashes into the hard floor of the vault, and then silence. You stand up, dust yourself off. The sizzle of broken light echoes through the cavernous vault. You saw Ada cease function. There is no sign of Ada, derezzed by the heat. I gotta take off my glasses. Damn it! No, why? There is no sign of Ada. Erased by the blast. There's nothing you could have done. And there on the edge of the blast vault hole, like the fragile figure, lies the fragile figure of Cass. Cass survived. You place a finger on their neck, feel the reassuring pulse of energy flow. They're unconscious, but they continue to function. You're so consumed by a need to tell someone what happened, to make it real, to communicate. Friends needs to hear about this. Oh boy. Oh, why? It does make me wonder if Proxy was still alive, that somehow this could have been prevented. Oh. Chat, this is like the second time that I've ever cried on stream, and this is like maybe one of like 5 times I've cried at a video game. Oh, that that was harsh. Oh, man. Okay. Prince trinkets have lost some of their luster to you. Oh my god, no. Why? Same goes for the program himself, yeah? Yeah, that's for certain. Do you know what Cass knows? Prince turns to you. You're going to have to do a little illuminating, me. He looks baffled. You tell him about Cass's true identity. Tron identity. Yeah. How they've managed, how they've been shepherded around. You tell him about the prophecy, the end of time. Blasphemy. Sorry, I'm not gonna be able to really do the voices right now. I'm actually a little... that kind of threw me off a little bit. If you can't already tell. How is that blasphemy? How is that blasphemy, I guess? He will return to us. He made this world for us. He will return. Prince closes the gap between you quickly. Yeah, I can't read I gotta put my glasses back on. Your selfishness annoyed Prince. I'm surprised, you show credence to anyone beyond yourself. We cannot let doubt in. We cannot break his patterns. He will return and he will help us bring about a new age. It's been well over 1,000 cycles, Prince. I hope so. He's moved on. No. Our time moves faster than his. His preparations may take time. They may seem cruel in their duration, but he serves us. He slams his fist onto the altar. Prince is shaking, anger at you, or maybe even at Flynn himself. He'll come back to us. This world was never meant to last forever. Perhaps. His body relaxes a little. That outburst seemed to have relieved some of the tension for him. I'm so sorry, Query. It is hard to hear some of what goodness. What you're saying, terrifying. You have to tell everyone. Cass can't stay locked up. There has to be a solution. I feel like if I say there has to be a solution, he's gonna try and kill Cass, and I don't want that. We have to tell everyone. And smiles. A very foreign concept to those of us working here. I admire your instinct to play savior, I really do. Hope Sierra escape. I suppose it tracks with your decision to extricate the automata spy earlier. He wasn't a spy. We'll see. Things could have gone very differently tonight. They really could have! Query, I'm grateful for you, for most of your decisions. Most. I know your vows. I know it can't have been very easy for you to intervene. My choices were logical. I must live with it. I didn't do it for you. I must live with it. I hope your superiors see matters the same way. I fear we are rapidly approaching a goodbye. I need your help. This place must change. I actually wonder if I do need his help, because he has the book. Maybe this is actually the way to do it. I need your help. With what now? I'm going to take down the cord. No. I'm going to free cast. I'm going to free cast. Prince frowns. Even after what you've seen they're capable of, you'd inflict that upon the grid. We need to see change. I'm worried he'll take that as, like, I want to destroy everything. We can learn how to control it. I'm not sure you've thought through every consequence. You may want to weigh that up before the time comes. Prince gestures at the door. Rish just left before you arrived. Checking on programs, securing the building, doing what needs to be done right now. Done now. Your new friend is exploding on a more regular basis. I mean, he did it once. They did it once. He's scared. Putting on a brave yet angry face, but scared. I am too. I thought he was misgendering Cass for a second, which wouldn't be out of line for him. Being an asshole villain and all. He walks over to one of his shelves, inspects the... Could you go to the other shelf with the book on it, please? Please? I really thought that was gonna come into play. Like, it's right there. Book of Answers. This place represents order, Query. It is the manifestation of an ideal at the heart of a core. Every item in its place, every program fulfilling their role. Casts represent something different. They represent chaos. The lightning and the storm. This is what scares us so. Rish may have a soft spot for you, but your decisions since beginning the investigation put everything he strives to protect at risk. You de-res Proxy. Although he was fond of your decision to de-res the pirate. Prince pauses for what feels like an eternity. I have no interest in presenting a barrier to what needs to happen next. He's actually gonna let me he's gonna let me do this. Wow. You'll let me take Cass from this place? Prince nods. Explosives are unprecedented, and my facilities cannot handle them, or create a situation we couldn't handle. As far as I'm concerned, they already escaped during the second explosion. I can deal with the consequences. I would encourage you to consider your options before making your final choices tonight. But yes, I will stay out of your way. You take one last look around at the knickknacks and the pointless detritus of the users. Well, there's one that's not! There's one that's really, you know, relevant to what's going on! One that could probably fix everything! We'd have to play God a little bit, but, I mean... He already thinks this is blasphemous, so... The world outside doesn't even know this place exists. This pomp is a call without response. Love unrequited. There's a tragedy to Prince and his zealotry. You hope for his sake that he finds another path one day. You leave knowing that there's only one place you need to be. Shit, we don't even get to talk to Grish. I mean, at least we leave things on good terms, but... You know... Let me take one more look around, really quick. Nothing more for you here. The library is empty. Ada's trees remain. You're sure someone will come for them soon. That doesn't make me happy that someone's coming for them soon. It should be left alone. Or at the very least, all that information should be spread by someone. Hopefully that's what they meant. I was worried they meant that someone from the core is gonna come and prune everything. Oh boy. The vault is in pieces. Cass is gone, yep. I know where they are. They're on the roof. Frisch down here? There's nothing more for you here anymore. Make a mental note of the exits. You may need to hurry out later. Wow. I'm really tired, but the stream was extremely fun. Thank you, Anya. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a good night. I'm gonna see if, there's one more thing we could do in here. Prince looks out his windows. I think you have more pressing work to do, program. I guess so. It's... You know, everyone hated me last time, but seemingly everybody was alive. Maybe it wasn't such a bad ending after all. Well, this looks exactly the same, so... Can I... Are you sure you want to know? I am. You take the disc, weigh it in your hands. Okay, well... Okay, this has to happen, so... Clear 8 adjacent cards consecutively. I did not do this one last time, I will do this one. So... Everything has to be... adjacent to where I start, I assume. That's what it means. Or not. Did it mean the ones that are moving around? Okay, it did mean that. Okay. Well, that's easy. I was so stressed out last time because the ending and, you know, the repercussions of it. What? Huh? What? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh. So it literally just meant ones that are, like, right next to each other. Oh. Okay. Well, just the repercussions of, like, last time. Just so... Oh. No, I can't do that. Shit! Wait. It's just adjacent. So... Surely it... Like, if I do this... Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Oh yeah. It's easy. Super easy. There we go. Okay. But just the ramifications of what happened last time made this scene so tense. It made me so on edge. It felt like defusing a bomb, which, you know, I made a joke about that last time. It's kind of hard not to repeat some of the same material, or at least tread where it was. But I will try and solve this one quicker to my abilities than last time. Because we're about to get basically the same ending we got last time. Oh, Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. They begin crying. Console them. What do you want us to do? Pause in their tears. I don't know. Not a long pause. Tess looks up. I don't think I've ever been outside without rain before. They seem startled by it. They kept you locked up for a long time, didn't they? Tess looks at their hands. Too long. They wipe their face with a sleeve. Sniff. I'm worried there aren't many cycles left. Maybe you're wrong. Cass offers a kind smile. Maybe. That'd honestly be the best scenario, right? You tell them they're not convinced. You can tell that they're not convinced, and from what you've seen of their disc, you're not either. We need backups, Query. I need you to copy my observations, my knowledge of what's coming. I am an unreliable vessel for it. I can keep you safe. Cass looks back over the grid. I'm certain you would try, but no one program can hold back core for long. They gesture to their disk, still firmly in your right hand. Copy it. You nod, taking their own disk from your back and placing two on top of each other. Here goes nothing. Okay. Again, I'll try and do this as fast as I can. I chose a few different dialogue options there, but we're still on the same path. I think the only way that I would ever do an ending where Cass ends up dying is if I did it completely on accident. But considering I know how to get the good ending here, that probably means I'm never going to see that outcome. And let's face it, I'd probably cry at that one too. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. It's just little... Ooh, that would really hurt seeing that. Like, that's the kind of shit that, like... That's why I don't do, like, an Undertale, like, No Mercy run. Like, because I don't want to be responsible for those actions. I mean, yeah, I could probably just, like, look up a YouTube video of this, but at the same time, it's like, the only thing to gain is the pain. The pain of knowing. Which, I guess that's kind of what's happening right now, ain't it? I'm not as, prepared for the good commentary on the, various themes tonight, but that's okay. I'm sorry that I've made so many comparisons back to the old stream. I mean, it's not that old, but, you know. But it was a very, very fun night. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. I do that, that's the... Oh, wait, no, there's a 3 over there. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Dang it. Yeah, I have to go back a few. I think I need to let some more generate. Oh, oh. It always sucks when you're, like, you're right there. I can't do that. Unless if it generates a 3, but I mean, like... Maybe. No. That's not how that works. I gotta get more suits back in so that way they can cancel out each other. Oh, but they're completely different suits. Oh wait, if it's gonna generate a yellow 5, then... No? There we go. Okay. Overwhelming. You don't need to read the data. Let it sit within you until someone else needs it. You act like you're not going to make it. He looks down at the grid and says nothing. Without the rain, the lights from the grid below are clearer, sharper, and almost make out individual programs going about their processes. Fascinating. I'm sorry about Ada, Query. She didn't deserve what happened. You nod. They look back towards the entrance. Is anyone coming for us? No, I've earned Prince's loyalty, but he won't be bothering us. How? I solved his mystery. Ah, how heroic of you. We laugh. It's the first time you've laughed in a while. What do you want to happen next? Cass considers. I think the grid has a right to know what I've seen. I like to tell them. Will you help me? You nod. Another smile of relief comes from Cass. Okay. How do I stop you from exploding again? What do you want to see first? What do you want to see first? Cass considers. I think I'd like to see the source. The great energy river flows through the heart of the grid. We'll take a light sail out. A giggle. Is that anything like the other vehicles that I've seen racing around down there? And that sounds great. Thought occurs to you. How have you not exploded again? You've had enough time to weigh what you know, put the pieces together. They consider. I think, for a moment, you gave me a little of that under-processed hope of yours. It probably won't last forever, but it should give us enough time to get out of here. Lead the way, program. You nod and lead Cass towards the entrance, back to the repository. An ending, but also a beginning. We also had that last time. It's done. Well, I mean, it's not fully done, but... You step outside. The city below is exactly how you left it, utterly ignorant to the events that you've witnessed and impacted tonight. Not for long. You stop, standing in place, the enormity of what's happened, firing through you. Are you alright, Query? Cass has been through a lot. You don't want to scare them. I need a moment. They nod. It's been a big night for you. Take your time. I'll wait up ahead. Cass pushes forward. You're grateful for the centicycle they're giving you. You take your disc in your hands, turning it, reviewing it. It certainly needs a defrag, but you've done enough of that already. You activate it, reading your data, thinking about what you saw tonight, the programs you met. Grish. Grish was the first program you met. Right after he saw you throw yourself to the ground. Not a great impression to make. But he did like us a lot more for that one. You accepted Grish's help. You worked with him for a while, but he showed where his priorities were when Proxy arrived. Unlikely you'll see him again, probably for the best. Prince. The repository is much of a representation of Prince as anything else. His faith and fealty define the possibility space available to you. Fealty wavered a little towards the end. The affordances he made for you just could be a sign that even true believers in the core can shift in the name of justice. Or perhaps he was just tired. Cass began as a mystery, but turned into something greater, something dangerous, to the grid and to those who would control it. They're waiting for you up ahead. You don't know what your future together holds, but it certainly means more choices. Logs will be written about Cass somewhere. Another data tree is sprouting. Oh, that hits different. A comforting thought. You think of Sierra. Whichever way it had gone with Sierra, he would have your sympathy. A program trapped in an alien set of constraints and politics. He didn't deserve what happened to him tonight. At least in the end, you can grant him his freedom. Regardless, he will remember what the core did, he will tell his people, and it will have consequences. A single sentence change from how it happened last time. Yippee, you did it! Sorry, I just saw that. That's true. I suppose that is true. D-Res Proxy. Didn't spend much time with the pirate or the landing pad. Her presence would have destabilized your investigation even more than it was already. Still, the resources under her command were impressive. You wonder if she will be missed and by whom. You wonder if anyone ever will find the user key she was looking for. I did! You hope not. Your thoughts on Ada are mixed, and even now you're not sure whose side she was really on. Hers. The things you could learn in that library. If ever they let you back in. You see Ada cease function. Without Ada, you're unsure what Core will do to her garden. A new guardian will be necessary. The things you learned. Consider what has been learned tonight. I actually don't know if these will be affected by the choices we made. Oh, nope. 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 Well, damn. The choice is yet to be made. Core will not be happy with your handling of things. It's likely the DOT will feel similarly. You're left with Cass. He'll be even less happy that you stole their asset. Cass won't be safe out there, and now neither will you. Programs of vertical slice will help you. The automata will help you. Probably the automata would help me this time. The Sprawl has its own reasons to hate cats. To hate Core after the events of tonight. Sierra may feel he owes you a favor. You showed him you were a program that could be trusted to act fairly. You hope his people hold him in high enough esteem to help you. You've heard that the Sprawl is beautiful, but they fear outsiders. It's going to be hard to find anyone that you can truly trust. But you will. Problems Cass has exposed will not be solved by a single hero. Those days ended with Tron. We'll find a community, you just don't know where. Ponder something else, that you're ready to leave. You look at your disc. For all the memories of tonight and plans of the future, the thing that matters most is a memory that isn't even yours. Cass's revelation is incendiary, necessary. Only 2 programs possess it, which makes it precarious. Or will derez you for it if they can. You replace your disc on your back and head forward. This may be the end of line, but it is not the end of your program or the grid. Not yet. You learned one thing tonight, it's that great truths cannot be contained in small boxes. Dependencies and compound errors will always make themselves known. This revelation, this prophecy, won't be contained either. A loop cannot be broken without change in conditions. We'll find a way. Recompiling. Maybe I will find a way. Save everybody. Not now, though. That took a lot more out of me than I thought it would, to be honest. I don't think it helps that I'm also not having the best of brain days, but also not the best of, emotions right now, considering how Ada died. There's the good route, and the quote-unquote good route. Yeah. It really is. Maybe next time will be the true route. If I play this on stream next time, I'm not sure. Because, the new content in that might not be enough to fill a whole stream with. I am sorry, though. I don't think I can play Deadlock. I think I just need to decompress after everything that happened on stream. It was a good game. I need to preface that. It's still great. Still fantastic. But man, that really hurt. Realizing that Ada could not be saved there. I will be busy this week. I will say, before the stream started, I was actually editing videos for Derek. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. But that is going to occupy most of my time, this week. Maybe there's a chance that next week I'll play Tron again, but I don't know. I would not count on it. I think whatever the true ending, if you could even call it that, I think that might be best experienced on my own and not in front of an audience. Who's to say? Who's to say? Yeah, H. Yeah, I was editing H. I have 2 H videos on the way for you. It's gonna be funny. I actually feel very confident in the edit this time. Uh, Derek still needs to stream the last part, because apparently, Derek and Mal could not finish, the final boss. So that's probably going to be a very short stream, especially since Derek is going to grind for it, which probably means that the stream will probably last like 10 minutes and then Derek will switch to a different game. Oh, thank you, Shell. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Well, at the very least, with me ending early, I can actually uh eat my food at a good time instead of at 2 a.m. um, I will try and keep streaming at a, you know, above 4 hour mark rate, because that's when Twitch usually promotes you a little more. Uh, and I definitely get uh if people didn't want to watch this stream because they wanted to play the game themselves. We had a few expressions of that in the Discord. Uh, but I I also get if people didn't want to watch because you know, I streamed the game last week and variety is the spice of life and streams. Before we wrap up, I'm gonna read off the post game summary because we got two achievements and let's see what the options were. Influencer. Inspire someone to change their path. 32% of people. Okay, so that was also a minority choice. Oh boy. So most people, uh, they killed Proxy, but they also left Ada alive. So that means probably most people had the ending that I had last time, which is a little ironic, but also a little more sad because that means more people have seen uh, well, less of the game. Uh, and Firewall. Defend the repository from an outside threat. Now this one's interesting because that's 23%. That's, I think, the smallest of all the Tron achievements. Uh, which is confusing. So that's the one for killing Proxy. So there actually must be another way. If anything, that's encouraging, but also, um, it's also a little disheartening knowing I could have saved her. Um, and hopefully I can also save Ada. If I end up playing the game again before next stream, I'll let you all know, as I said last time. Um, no guarantee if next stream will be a deadlock stream. That might be fun, but I've yet to play the game, and I know it's multiplayer, and a lot of my friends have been playing it. I've been a little intimidated to try it, but my friend Emily gave me a code, gave me a copy of it. Um, so who knows? Uh, I do want to try it though, because obviously it's a new Valve game, and I hear nothing but positive reviews. It it's not even fully released yet, and it's one of the top games like played on Steam, like above uh even other Valve games that are consistently up there. Uh, but yeah, I think that wraps up everything this time. Uh, I I hope you all have a good night, and hope you all have a great week. I hope I see you next time. I didn't mention it, but it is this thing called Subtember on Twitch, and I have a a track record of uh either getting too busy or being too fibro affected to really stream during September. So I'm glad I could at least get one in. Um, but let's hope that the trend continues because I like that I've consistently streamed 3 weeks in a row. It's been a while since I've been able to do that. And I enjoy that a whole lot. Oh wait, has it been 3 weeks or 2 weeks? I think it's been three. But yeah, regardless, I like streaming for y'all. Yeah, hope you have a good night too. Check out the VOD if you want. Uh, for the previous stream. Though this stream VOD got cut in half. If these make their way to YouTube sometime in the distant future, I'll glue them back together. Because for some reason Twitch freaked out. Uh, but yeah. Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye. Good night.